Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the matinee version of the Baddy Ball Z League. Coming to you live here Friday night. We're with a special bout, Sword Base versus Salvo. For pretty high stakes. You know, a lot of things are going to have to go Sword's way if he wants to make it into the wild card here. And beating Salvo is going to be the first step.
I'm going to bathe in your blood.
Yeah, this should be a pretty insane matchup coming up. Swords Brawley looking amazing, and he gets that hit right off the front, right off the jump. Oh, but Salvo also bringing in the Brawley. We have yet to see this out of Salvo yet.
Sword in the maroon shorts, Salvo in the bright red shorts. Perfect way to tell them apart.
It's tough, but I think they'll figure it out.
I've got to say, I'm really jealous of Sword's Piccolo. Piccolo's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, and I tried playing him immediately when we started playing this game, and I just couldn't get it to work.
So I really think, honestly, I think the Piccolo right here is not as good as just using the Piccolo, especially in this team, for his assist. Sword and Mace utilizes that assist excellent, and we're probably not, we aren't going to see it in this round at least. Where he throws the ball across the screen, gets him in the B&B, just like you would with like your Nappa combo, and then like just with the Cybermen, and just adds another layer of hit onto his block string.
Back to the fighting here. Salvo is putting the pressure on the Sword. Both Team Gohans as the anchors for both these teams. But Sword with a big super armor. Into level 1. Into Gohan level 1.
Into the goddamn 2H. Oh my god, both running Brawley and Team Gohan. This is very unique because nobody else in the league even plays these characters. And the raw super coming in. This is something Team Gohan does better than anyone else. That was the level 5.
That has to force Sword's hand to spark, right? There it is.
Yep. Team Gohan does that better than anyone else. Hit him with the raw level 5 super. That's about 75% of anybody's health. And he can level 5 right here if he wants.
Oh,
he doesn't need
he
to.
got him. Oh, say goodnight. Doesn't even need the 2 extra meter.
Has enough for another raw level 3 if he wants it.
This is looking pretty convincingly in Sword's fashion. Oh,
this is gonna miss. He's behind him. Oh, but he raws him. Give him the raw dog. Yeah.
Oh my god. Hits him with the reverse level 3 to end the match. All right, we'll be going to game 2. See if anyone makes any swaps.
Well, Salvo's the only one that will be allowed to make swaps in this matchup. I honestly think this is not the team that Salvo's been running. I would have to double check some notes on what he actually was running, but he definitely did not include the Brawley. I don't think that's ready to pull out, especially against somebody like Sword and Mace. Sword has been practicing hard after those first week losses to Jimbo and AJ's. And Sword cannot afford to lose other matches this week in order to get into the wildcard spots and then win through the wildcard spots enough for his chance to play Cruz or AGS, which I believe is cemented in the first place positions right now.
And we do see Salvo drop out of the fight queue for a second there, swapping out the Brawley for Team Gohan and Adult Gohan and Team Gohan for Black Goku.
I don't believe he was running all of this. He definitely wasn't running the Adult Gohan. He was always running the team. It's just really weird. Maybe Salvo's just doing a lot of experimenting with his team, and he really thinks now's the time to do it. And there's that Piccolo assist coming in, allowing Brawler to get a nice little combo off.
Salvo dropped his opportunity in the corner. Back to neutral here. We'll see how these people want to engage. Salvo in with the super dash. And a nice down heavy to set something up, but drops the combo.
Yeah, that's really rough. Just missing button inputs really hurts. And especially like times when Salvo gets these hard knockdowns, like not going for, like he had 4 bars there, and he could have just went for his level 1 and got sword down further. But I guess he didn't need it. Took out Sword's first character. Team Gohan gone.
And we see a nice quick swap to Adult Gohan, but it wasn't quite enough. Sword was able to get some damage in. Piccolo with the Demon Elbow. Always a great mix-up. Hard to read. Gets me every time. Into a level 3 light grenade. Big damage.
Yeah, when that attack comes down from the top, it is super hard for players to predict and then players to block. You know, even though Salvo's got a lot of damage on oh, I spoke too soon.
There it is. The raw level 3. Got him.
That picture of Kid Buu coming down with that.
Oh, and
that spell haunts my
Sword
nightmares.
had called in Brownie as an assist. He took all that damage. And then immediately was destroyed due to blue health. Sword with a terrible level 3.
Sword probably
level
just
1
calling this one quits.
Game 2.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Impossible!
Alright, so Sword is allowed to change. Salvo cannot change from that team.
Correct.
But I don't believe Sword would change his team. That's the team he's been running. He's not a guy that likes to mix up. And there he goes. He locks in his team. Let's actually verify and make sure that Salvo doesn't drop. Okay, good.
We are good.
There isn't a whole lot of players in this league that would switch characters.
Yeah, and it definitely looked like Salvo's Kid Buu was a lot more typical of some of the other matches he's had that round.
Yeah, I very much agree with that.
Sword's really going to have to turn it up.
Yeah, I really feel like the cornerstone of this team is this Brawly right here. If he can get a couple of hits, get you in the corner, and get you in his real like corner Brawly combo, that's where he was taking games against AJ's. That's where he really holds his power. And we haven't been able to see Sword on stream last week, and we only got to see his first week, which was rough for him. And I think this guy has a lot of power to show off.
Agreed. An apparent veteran of other fighting games. He's really taking his time getting warmed up to this one, it seems like. And, well, it's starting to show.
And he just puts Salvo in a dress and takes out his first character.
Brawly at about half health, but a little bit more like 3/5 after this blue health comes in. We'll see if Salvo can put some pressure on him and, you know, get the attrition, but...
Yeah, it gets a little bit of damage on him, but now kind of opening up.
Back to a neutral position. Salvo with a decent...
Oh, this is gonna hit! This is gonna hit!
Oh, no.
Level 5! Oh my god!
He was doing the down heavy. That's gotta force a spark, right?
Oh,
boy, no way.
It does force a spark. He gets the block though. Sword Mace is able to go into the combo on him. Oh my god, he's got him in the corner.
Salvo tries to vanish out, leads with the level 1, blocked again. Back to neutral. There you go. Oh, this happy birthday is just what Salvo needed. Oh, but he drops it in favor of a level 1 into level 1. Doesn't see a ton of value there.
Yeah, there's only one person that knows how to use a super move in this match, and that is Sorted Maze. Just the meter wasted by Salvo for getting these just awful points to do his supers.
Salvo's Kid Buu is going to have to perform some sort of wish from the dragon here. That's what he needs. He needs to get those auto combos rolling and get the Dragon Balls out. I don't know how else Salvo could win. All right,
I think he's just
killing this Piccolo to start, but here comes the level 3, and Salvo hit the vanish. Oh, this Team Gohan though, so much pressure. Continues with the Dragon Rush. And that's it. Sword and Mace 2-1 over Salvo.
This was a big game with big implications on Group B. Salvo looking like he's going to hit that wildcard spot, maybe either 4 or 5. Definitely has a chance to hit 4 or even possibly 3 if everything goes his way. He needs AJ's to beat G-Slayer. He needs to win both of these matches, which he's already done 1 out of 2. And then he also needs Tree to beat AJ's needs to beat Destructive Dude. And Tree needs to beat Destructive Dude. And he needs to win both these matches. So this is the first in a long quest. But he is going to be playing G-Slayer coming up here in momentarily, hopefully. And
yeah, I do not see G-Slayer in the lobby yet, but I think he is on Discord.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So let's see if the pieces fall into place for him.
Alright,
What is up, everybody? We are back. We've got a surprise match. Turns out Tree and Destructive Dude are also playing their match tonight, and they hopped into the lobby, so we're bringing you that right now. Here with Jim Bone. How you doing, Jim?
Doing good. Ready to see this electric Group B match.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Group B tonight. We got another match between Sword and Mace and G-Slayer. That's gonna be apparently delayed for like an hour. So we might bring you that also.
So
anyway,
Destructive Dude is currently 3-2 in the bracket, and so is G-Slayer R. So I know they are going to be battling for that.
I think
either
Sword
wild
and Mace
card
is too
position.
now with his
Yeah.
win over Salvo. So yeah, real close group right now. Speaking of close, this game pretty close. Just a lot of back and forth right now between Tree and Destructive Dude.
And Tree on his absolute favorite character, Hit.
He is the edgelord.
Yep. But Destructive Dude on the Beerus, kind of a unique champion we haven't seen a ton of yet. I definitely heard Destructive Dude kind of had some sort of character swap, a major thing that was going on.
Yeah, I heard he's been really grinding in a lot of games, learning some new characters. We'll see how well that works. Seems to be going pretty good for him so far.
Yeah, agreed. I think one of at least in this league, an advantage to playing a little more lesser known character is you can surprise a lot of people who are used to the standard, Goku Black kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I think with like most of my play has been against other people in the league, just hanging out at night. So like, if you're playing characters that like most of our group doesn't play, I've barely played against them. I don't know what they do. So.
Mm-hmm.
Tree
There's
did a lot
definitely
of work on this
surprise.
Frieza. I know he's a huge fan. It's definitely, his hit's good, but I think it's Frieza is probably his best.
He does run Frieza in the anchor position. A lot of players do that because the Golden Frieza sparking combo is very powerful, and you need to do a big run back.
Yeah, I just got reverse swept last night by a guy who just kept getting the sparking gold Friezas on me and just put me down. Tree in a pretty good spot here. They've got all their characters, but Destructive has quite a bit less health than Tree does.
And the battles have been going kind of back and forth here, but Tree seems to be getting timely swaps and getting his blue health recovered, and just like that, Destructive Dude wastes a super and is already down a character.
Yeah, I think it's looking real good for Tree. Of course, as I say that, Destructive Dude lands a decent combo here.
Doesn't let the pressure up with the sparking, trying to take full advantage of that, and he does, taking out Tree's Goku Black. Let's see if Frieza can give him a double dose here. Oh, immediately swaps to hit. But Beerus showing the power of the spark, giving you extra speed on wake up, making it very hard to hit with that light immediately after a blocked super dash.
Tree gonna pop his own spark here, but could be taken out by this Goku Black super. Nope. He's gonna live through it. He's gonna be looking to get a kill while he still has that sparking for a few more seconds here.
There he is, opens him up with the light into a light auto combo.
Oh!
Decides not to follow up with anything, but hits a meaty 2H. Attempts to vanish for the value, but it's not enough. Several character swaps later, and Tree with the level 3, it's enough!
Nice. This is a
Beating
good read from
Destructive
Tree
Dude
right
in a
there.
very dire situation.
Oh, big
no, this
waste.
is over. Tree super dashes. That's all he had to do. Oh no! Alright, it's
Tree
not
just
over yet.
There it is.
Oh,
The
that's
massive
it.
range on that 2H from Frieza. I have no idea how to approach through that.
Frieza's one of the best zoning characters there is. He has so many energy attacks available to him.
Yep.
And those quarter circle energy attacks are quite powerful
Are
if you're
those
trying to approach
is that the
in the
double
air.
Destructo Disc thing?
That is the quarter circle back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the double dose.
The double dose. So Destructive Dude
what a good
popping
game
out
one.
of the lobby
Buddy
here.
left your channel.
He's gonna change up his team. Wow, he's
Yeah,
gonna
it looks
completely
like
change up
he
his team.
has a major swap, bringing out the Goku, Gotenks, and Adult Gohan.
Alright, this is a
Now-
bit more of a standard team, just for what people in the league play.
This Gotenks, though, is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I haven't
he-
seen a whole lot of it.
He's the only player, I believe, in this league that like really picks him up and plays him on any. Got like some really cool moves, with the spinning top move and the ghost, like provide like a really cool amount of zoning that other characters can't do.
Tree still just laying down some good damage. Not getting faked out by the team swap here. He's got his shit figured out.
Tree absolutely happy to spend meter whenever he can on any hard knockdown. Seems to be working in his favor so far, although here comes the Gotenks, putting Goku Black to about half health here. But it seems Destructive Dude likes super dashing, and
Yeah,
Tree
Tree
has
is
hit
reading
him
him like a
twice
book.
in a row.
Just back and forth off the 2Hs. It's like everyone's combo starter right now in this match.
It's the Baddy Super Dash League.
Yes,
It will
it
soon
is.
turn into the Baddy 2H League. I honestly think Tree is out of the running for even a wild card, but I think if he's played his matches over again, we might see him pick up a third or wild card spot. Tree has
Oh yeah, he's had some
improved
close
immensely.
matches. Big combo coming up from Destructive Dude. Looks like that is gonna be enough to take out Tree's hit. So Destructive Dude with a nice advantage right now. He might be looking to tie this match up.
You know,
See if Destructive Dude continues to super dash into probably the best 2H'er in this game, Goku Black.
No, he baited it out there. He super dashed after the 2H, got in with a little bit of damage, not a huge combo.
All right, we are seeing some adaptive gameplay here in the league.
Baddy
landed like
league first.
he's landed 2 super dashes in a row here. Yeah, this aggressive Trunks is pretty cool. Something we don't see a lot of. I think the only person I remember playing it before was AJS back in the very early days.
Tree with a decent 2H into a hard knockdown. No follow-up there. But
It's a good use of
Destructive
the
Dude with
assist
the assist
to
advantage.
cover the super dash. Just swaps back and forth. I think we've seen like 10 swaps in the last minute or so here.
Yeah, the swaps are really nice when you can cycle through all 3 characters and you're winning. But when you're sitting on 2 or 3 characters with a quarter health, you're deciding which one you're gonna spark. That's the worst point for it.
Yeah, that feels real bad. Tree got his spark rolling here. Not really. I don't think he's got any damage with it. There we go. Finally starts a combo here. And Destructive Dude
Just like that,
take out
they'll
that
go
Goku
on with
Black.
the light attacks.
Oh, here comes the Golden Frieza. No sparking to go with it, but we'll see what Tree can do with it. He's got to take out 3 characters still, all with like half health or so.
So a big advantage to Golden Frieza is not only 20% increased damage, but of course the double air dash, something that we don't see a ton of in this league, but is a very critical point to Golden Frieza.
And they
But Destructive
both
Dude
raw
with
super at the same time. Destructive Dude gets the teleport on it, and he's going to pick up the game.
The alternate level 1 is very powerful on Goku, especially if you've used the typical level 1 before, because sometimes you can catch your opponent blocking the wrong way after the teleport.
Oh yeah, I've been faked out by that one many times.
All right, well, we're tied up here. We'll see if Tree wants to swap. No, he does not.
I feel like this went a lot like the previous game so far. We saw somebody come in, thought that they had a bunch of new characters, and then ended up having to go back to what they were using before.
Oh man, Destructive Dude, he's been getting those super dashes lately. He's been able to.
Yeah,
he's been timing them better.
Yeah, you really want to make sure that when your opponent is in the air, there's really nothing that they can do against the super dash. You can't 2H while you're jumping. So that's like the best time to really get in on your opponent and start getting them towards the corner so you can make some moves. Man, this is the Baddy Blue Combo League too.
Yeah, I thought we went over that week 1, but I guess not.
Now you see blue combos in square games as well, but do less of them than what we just saw in the last 2 minutes.
Whoa. Looks like we did some crazy meter attacks there.
Delayed follow-up from Destructive Dude after hitting the 2H. If you press B immediately, or I'm sorry, not B, your heavy attack immediately after 2Hing, you automatically continue to dash forward to them. Alternately, you can swap characters.
Tree finally gets the 2H. Does hit with at least one of those supers.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell which one.
I think the first one hit.
Which one
I think the Frieza one missed.
Pretty happy to play this a little slower, playing a little more defense, but opened up by Destructive Dude into a Goku swap, into a level 1. And now in the corner, what's he gonna do to get out? Attempts to do a quarter circle forward energy with Frieza, the blaster, but Destructive Dude is too close up into his face.
Ooh, Tree, I think missed another assist super there. Not great. It's a lot of bar wasted.
He also kind of used the wrong super. So on Goku Black, you got two options for super. You got, for level 1 super at least, you have the ball that you come in with Zasumu and shoot down. And then you also have the option of the blades that you shoot at. Ball is really good for when you're high in the air because the damage scales depending on how high you are in the air when you use it.
Oh, really?
Where the blades, so the higher you get them, the more you want to use the ball. Yeah, I would not be counting Tree out by any means right now. Still have Goku Black. You still have a guy that loves the Super Dash.
Yeah, no, Destructive Dude is really, like, he's figured out when to Super Dash here. He's leading the Baddy Super Dash league.
Tree comes
pop
out
his
with
spark.
the light hits.
Oh, he could have teched out of it!
Oh, he barely survives. Goes with the raw super. That hits. Is this gonna be enough for the kill? I don't think so. It's gonna be close though. It is.
Enough!
Oh.
Just enough!
All right, so it's evened up. 2 characters each. A little more help on Destructive Dude, but it is really close now.
He learns to tech and he wins this match!
It's just back and forth.
He could have used the super right there too. He had the hard knockdown. He had it, but he chose not to. Oh my god. Now Tree is in with nothing but Goku Black.
And a
Super
dream.
comes out. Good block by Tree. Oh, the raw super into the super dash. This could be another kill.
Oh yeah. Done for.
Oh. So Tree, 2 kills off of raw supers here.
One-on-one. Black versus Gotenks.
So dude gets the super. This could be enough right here. Nope. But that's good.
Oh, Tree loses to Destructive Dude and also loses Sword and Mace's hopes at 3rd place.
So he's gonna have to play it out for the wild card spot. A lot riding on his upcoming match with G Slayer, which we will possibly be bringing you in about 45 minutes. Keep an eye on the Discord. We'll let you know.